BIRDMAS Part 2. If we look at this, we now have squares, or to the power of 2, outside each bracket. So let's recap about what the BIRDMAS thing means. It tells us what order we do calculations in. So B stands for brackets. We need to make sure that there's a single number inside the brackets, and we do have that here. I and R stand for indices and roots. They're done at the same time while reading from left and right, and that's the stage we're on. So we have a squared just outside the 3 on both of those, meaning the 3 is squared and only the 3. So it's 4 by 3 squared, so that's 4 by 9, plus 2 by 3 squared, so that's plus 2 by 9. Now we're on the multiplication and division stage. We only have multiplication here, and we do that from left to right along the same line. 4 9s are 16, 2 9s are 18. Again, remember that the multiplication and division stops or is broken when you see a plus or a minus sign between them. Now we do the addition and subtraction stage. We only have addition, and when you add those, you get 54. Example 2. If we look here, with the bracket stage, there is a single number in each of those brackets, an 8 and a 3, so that's done. We don't need to do anything with it. The indices and roots. The 3 in brackets has to be cubed, and that means it's 3 by 3 by 3, which is 27. Now we do the multiplication stage, multiply and division stage. Multiply from left to right until a plus or a minus, so 2 by 8 is 16. There's a minus then, meaning we're going to have a fresh multiplication after that. 3 by 27 is 81. And now we do the addition and subtraction from left to right. 16 minus 81 is minus 65. Okay, example 3. Okay, we have a unique situation here in that we have something on top of the line all over something on the bottom of the line. So when we have a situation like this, we need to get a single number on top of the line, a single number on the bottom of the line, and then we can divide the bottom into the top. For me, this is the bikini method, because in a bikini, the top and the bottom have to remain separate, otherwise it becomes something else. It is no longer a bikini. So we look at the top section and we apply BIRDMAS to it. First stage is the brackets. So we need to have a single number inside each of those brackets on top. We'll do the same on the bottom. We need a single number on those brackets and the bottom. So the 3 plus 1 becomes 4. The 3 minus 2 becomes 1. Those are the top two. And on the bottom, 8 minus 7 is 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. The next stage are the roots and the indices. And we don't have any roots or indices here, so we can go on to the next stage, which is multiplication and division. We're just working each line separately for now. So we need to multiply the 4 by 4, the plus 2 by 1. We need to multiply the 2 by 1 underneath the line, and the 3 by 2. And we get that. The next step is addition and subtraction. And remember, we're keeping the top and the bottom separate like a bikini. So 16 plus 2 is 18. 2 minus 6 is minus 4. Now, once it's in this stage, you can then divide 18 by minus 4 and get an answer, but I'm not going to. So remember, if you see something like this question on the left, you work out the top and the bottom separately until you have a single number on top and on bottom. And to work out the top, we use BIRDMAS, and to work out the bottom, we use BIRDMAS as well. One more example. Okay, let's look at the top. We have only single terms in the brackets, so the B is complete. Look at the bottom, it's the same idea. The B for brackets is complete. Now let's look at indices and roots. On the top we have a 3 cubed and another 3 cubed. On the top we have a 3 squared and a 3 squared. On the bottom we have a 3 cubed. So we need to work out those powers or those exponents. That's my first step. That's the top number squared and the bottom number cubed. Next step, the multiplication. 4 by 9, 2 by 9, 2 by 8, and 3 by 27. Next step, addition and subtraction on the top, addition and subtraction on the bottom. And when you have a single number on top and a single number on the bottom, then you can take out the calculator and work out a decimal value for that, or represent it as some sort of whole number.